If you're tuning in right now, there's probably one good reason. And that reason's probably because you've been banned. You don't know why, you don't know what you did, you don't really even understand what happened, and you don't think you even broke any rules, but for some reason, your account got banned. Your Instagram account, maybe even your Facebook account. So we're going to dive into that today. But before we do, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below one of your questions. Question about social media, question about entrepreneurship, small business growth. Question down below and I'll do my best to make a video and answer your question next. But this one here is one I got a ton of times in the past 2 weeks. Thanks to you guys for watching my video about how to access Facebook Live chat support, which so many of you commented on, and then a whole slew of you messaged me privately, either on my Instagram or on my Facebook, asking me about your banned accounts and if that Facebook Live chat could help you get unbanned. And well, the simple answer is yes. Yes, it probably can, but we need to dive into how, and we also need to dive into what could have happened that got your account banned so that you don't do it again. It's not really brain surgery to figure out why you might have been banned if you've been using third-party apps that go out and like photos on your behalf. There's a ton of them because everybody knows that everybody else wants fast Instagram growth. And everybody knows that everybody else wants to be able to, appear to be more popular and relevant than they actually are in many cases. And so, in general, there are some rules, though, that are a bit contested, but in general, we know that Facebook is allowing you to follow about 100 to 150 people a day on Instagram, on Instagram, you follow about 100 to 150 people a day without getting noticed, right? So that means maybe 10 an hour or less, right? Maybe 8 an hour or so if you're following the follow with the hope of them following back strategy. In general, you can like about 300 or 400 photos per day. So that means, that you don't want to use one of these apps that goes out and likes 6,000 photos in the hopes that people see your like and then they come back and view your profile and then follow you back and that type of thing, because that's just not going to get you anywhere. Then we also know that you can leave about 2 to 5 comments per hour before you start raising eyebrows of the Instagram gods. So with this in mind, now you can stop and say, was there any chance I was breaking these rules? Potentially. So what does that mean? What can I do? If I accidentally was out there doing hundreds of follows per hour somehow magically, perhaps with the help of a third-party app or a virtual assistant in a different country using a VPN, or if I was out there liking thousands and thousands of photos a day like I used to do back in 2014, maybe I know why I was banned. Can I still get my account back? Potentially. So what we need to do is we need to go head on over to the Instagram rules and guidelines and click on my account's been banned, right? And you'll find that URL right down bottom here in the description. And here's what it looks like. You're going to fill out this form and it's going to ask you for your name, your email, your username, and some other detailed questions. Fill that out and send it in. And then you wait. And I realize nobody wants to hear that because the hope is you would have clicked on this video and magically, poof, now you can get your account back in less than 30 seconds. But that's not really how it's going to go down, unfortunately. This is probably going to require some patience on your end. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to fill out that form. We're going to send it in. And we're going to see if we hear back in the next 24, 48, 72 hours. Might even be 4 days. Who knows? I don't know how to do 4-day math, though, in my head. 25 times 4, that sounds really confusing. So let's just stick with 24, 48, or 72, not 96. Or the one after that would be 100 and something, but, math ain't my thing. So anyhow, we're going to wait a few days. See if we hear back. You probably will. But what we're not going to do is fill out that I was banned deal trying to get my account back and then fill it out again the next day because they didn't answer in 6 hours and then fill it out another day. Because from my recent conversation with chat support over there at Instagram, every time you do that, it refreshes their case on you. So it's like they may have been already investigating why you were banned and then you submit another one and now the whole process starts all over again. At least that's how I understand it. Maybe you have different thoughts. If you do, Comment below and tell me what you've experienced. So fill out that form, see if they respond. If they do not respond, the next action you should really take is hop on Facebook Live chat support. If you do not know how to access Facebook Live chat support, that URL is also in the description with one caveat. Not everybody has access to Facebook Live chat support yet. You will eventually, I assume, but you may find yourself without having access to it yet. But I think you probably will. Go ahead and hop on chat with someone there and see what they say. They might have a quick answer. But you want to know the number one way to not get banned on Instagram and not even have to worry about any of these things? Is don't break the rules. Don't look for the get-rich-quick deal. Don't look for how do I grow the fastest, the cheapest, and within the gray area of the rules. Because it just doesn't work. It might get you quick growth, but if it gets you banned, then it didn't work. So stop believing the ads and the blogs that have affiliate links to some crazy whacked out Instagram AI program like Social Meep or one of these others that promise super fast growth for $15 or $49 a month. Because that's probably against Instagram guidelines. And you don't want to find yourself temporarily banned or fully banned. So I hope this video was helpful. I know I didn't have the secret sauce for getting unbanned, other than just following the rules and not trying to scam the system. But go ahead, fill out that form, send it in, have some patience. If they don't respond, then hop on over to Facebook Live chat support, hit them up that way. And then if you have to, in a week or so, fill out the form again and start the process. It isn't going to be fun, but the best thing you can do is not break the rules. Don't go liking millions of photos hoping it's going to result in you going viral magically someday. Don't use some overseas service that promises super fast growth based on artificial intelligence that's supported by the Instagram algorithm, because it isn't. Check out the terms of use, and yes, that link is in the description too. I hope this video was helpful. Please let me know if you're banned right now. What have you tried? Have you had any luck? Have you made it through? Have you found some magical person who will take all your money and promise you they can get you unbanned? Because that's a scam I should start doing, because I've heard from so many of you who have been banned, which makes me wonder how many of you are breaking the rules and how many of you have been innocent victims. If you've been an innocent victim, I want to hear about that too. Comment below, let me know. Most importantly, let me know how I can help next. Releasing one of these videos at least once a week, covering a topic on a question that I get answered multiple times. Please like, subscribe, and if you found it helpful, click the link below and buy me a coffee. You can head on over to Buy Me a Coffee, and you can buy me a coffee right over there if this is helpful. And then we both feel like we both won, right? I'll see you at the table, see you in the line waiting for my latte, and I appreciate you guys stopping by again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your questions below, and I wish you luck. Go get unbanned. Most importantly, don't get banned in the first place.